Welcome to Football Matters with Ubking. And today, EPL don't start. Yes. Men just dey ready. You see there?
You can't wait.
Now so we dey here until season go midway, then we go know. So today we'll be talking about clubs and their respective new signing. I know say Chelsea fans get plenty to talk because they pack players like water. So now I want our Chelsea player to start. Tell us how far with their own team.
Anyways, I don't say when I mind the paper when I say with the pack players. If you get money, you go spend them. I will not be so. See, as an Arsenal player, don't make any noise. You don't get money, they complain. So as it is, we have new signings. We have people that, you know, the new energy we need in the team. Obviously, of taking a few of those trophies off most people's hands like last season. There are some things in London that cannot relate to this. So like I'm saying, we have the new signing like Gustavo. You know, he's a very good young player. He's a youngster that he has prospects for the future. We also have our new strikers, the name of João Pedro and Liam Delap. So these are young boys. Obviously, it's not like we have world-class strikers, but they are boys that can deliver at the end of the day. You understand? And it's been evidence. I don't say I don't really understand. Now what the club welcome? So that okay, I'm against the man you
I know say I know where your eye dey go since you dey talk now. Now you dey concentrate on. But when I go enter you know.
So I mean it's a new season, so Chelsea are very, very optimistic. We're not saying we are going to carry the Premier League or whatever.
The same way you were last season.
But we are optimistic actually this season on the new signings, and I'm happy, especially in the striking role, that we have players that are competent enough to replace Nicholas Jackson. So that's what I have to say. I'm okay with my signing this season. We see how we go from there.
Okay, let me give opportunity for him to.
We are
together.
You know, Chelsea. I don't have much to say about them, but truthfully, they've shown with the winning of the World Club Cup. You've shown that yes, you are ready for the season. But we all know how last season started. You know, the initial blah and everything. When they reached middle of season, they are doing everything came down that they said that the coach had to be saying that they are not fighting for trophy. So there's nothing much to say at the beginning now, right? They've signed. You know, they buy players and they buy Pepe. You know, they buy tomatoes. It's fine. They've signed and we'll see how it goes from there.
So how about your
no, see, well,
are you not proud of them?
Well, let's talk about Arsenal. You know, Arsenal have done over 10 for me. We've done about 8 over 10 when it comes to the signing of this season. We bought the world-class striker in.
We know now. We know.
As you said, and finish waiting you achieve. We bought Zubimendi, Bola to replace Thomas Partey. We bought Novgard from Brentford. We bought Mosquera. You know, these are players that have come in like right at the right price. Why I didn't mention my things that you know it is a ritual for us to go to Chelsea and pick. So that's why I've not mentioned it. But truly,
good enough, you wouldn't buy.
Okay, so every player that we bought this season is good. Yes, so we are expecting to have.
Expecting to win.
Yes, that is the goal. Because with what we didn't have last season, that is what we've tried to Arteta and better have tried to fix up in that situation. So I'm good for the season. Watch out for
Mogo.
As we start to stunt on them from Sunday.
This Sunday now, you're actually putting pressure on this man. You're actually putting pressure on him.
You know, one thing is that you can't compare what Arsenal is doing to what. Then they are trying to.
They have Sesko.
You know, this players came all because they offer them money. You know, for a player that wants to play for a club and a player that wants to come and make money. So that's the point between Arsenal signing and Manchester United signing this season.
So what do you have to say? Because he has really entered you.
Yes, I know well, but you know, we did not really do well last season. But what I'm trying to
not really.
I know.
You lost a final to Tottenham. Who does that?
Our babies.
Yes, I know that we didn't really do well.
Apart from even losing final, you didn't beat Tottenham much last season, guy.
Let's so much not to enter the match. Hopefully, I know we are going to do better and we are getting somewhere. As a man, if I don't have much to say, but mine is getting somewhere. Trust me. You guys are obviously going to leave the other half from the
Yes, you come to That is nine.
We are finishing top 4 this season.
Okay.
Man is finishing top 4. You believe what you just said? I believe in 100%. Why not?
With your
players and buying season. I just bought these 2 players. They are making well. Anybody will say I buy, I'm happy for everybody. So that at the end of the season,
the sweetest thing is that all the team have good strikers. So you don't have the excuse again.
Which all the teams have good striker? What striker does Chelsea have?
Oh, sorry.
3-1 striker.
Only one striker out of all that has taken the liberty of winning a major trophy. Please, what has Gyökeres won?
Can we go to Man City?
Please, Manchester City, let's have money.
The only people that deprived us of our league 2 seasons ago.
Yes. But we didn't deprive us that season.
What can you say about that? I'm a proud Man City fan, as you can see. Throughout the previous season, we have been doing well. Only last season that we had some injury worries. But we know that this season, from our signings, that we can.
I get them before, no be property.
I get that before. Like you can see our signings.
You see that Ballon d'Or where they give Rodri, you go beat up collector for him.
Waiting you don't achieve.
I don't know why Arsenal is putting man.
I don't know where they are talking.
I don't know. I live in Madrid. Come on away. Is that
achievements?
Let's be factual about the thing. Right? Yes. The highest peak of club football is Champions League.
Yes.
Okay.
Whoever goes there to. That is why I say that the likes of Isak, even though doing well at the league, they are not mentioned in Europe. He's not part of like the top, the 30-man list of the nominee. You know, because you have to do it where it matters. You have to do it in the biggest stage.
Now, now for Arsenal, I'm doing it this season. You said it last season. You said it before that. You said it when I was 14 years old. You said it when I was 15 years old. What are we saying?
As I was saying, like last season, you see from our injury from the midfield, we had a very major injury worry, that is Rodri. But now we have gone into the market, we are getting a better replacement for Rodri. That's our number 4, and you can see from from the competition, the Club World Cup, what we did. We played well. Yes.
Let me come in there. I was actually happy how the lad did what they did. But that being said, I felt like City took last season to just relax.
Yes.
Don't put pressure on it. I mean, you've been doing this consistently for the past 4 seasons. And they'll be winning. Back to back and you're winning. So that was not like vacation for City.
Well, to me, I feel it's a thing with Pep. Let's look at when he was in when he was in Barca. Pep is the kind of person that he come and do his stuff. Over time, he gets tired. Now, I even think the reason why he's currently still in Man City is because the owners have not like they are yet to get somebody to replace it. So they've given him a time that okay, just build this, then you can go from there. I think it's tired. I think there's no more drive. There's just like what you back.
That's what you want to be. I think the best option for him after this season is to just leave.
I don't feel he has that
because there's no competition again.
At least Klopp was
he's
man enough. Yes, Klopp was man enough to say that
it is over.
It's no more anymore. So that.
But for these Chelsea fans that they are making noise about their club, I think they should appreciate Man City. Without Obama, our assistant coach, they could not achieve anything. You can see that even their they are making noise from. They are part of Man City group.
Let's get to the fact that Obama didn't do anything in City. You guys did not believe in a young star that was upcoming. And what did you do? Flip him away.
I mean, you don't flip him away.
How many young stars?
I think the discussion will be for some other day.
Emirates and you have seen apart from Saka, obviously that's where your mouth is going. Saka.
What do you want to say?
Luis Kelly
last season.
There's this guy. Watch out for this guy this season.
How to now watch out? I'm talking about who you have brought out. Last season. Does it prior to the whole? I mean, your last podcast last season, we were begging them to even put him in the team. Yes or no? So what I'm saying here, over time, don't say Chelsea has not had young stars.
Okay, youngsters like yes.
We gave you Matt. We have given you young stars.
Which of the young I said something last season. And people were laughing. I said the only thing Chelsea does for Arsenal is to give us iron condemn. Iron condemn.
At least I'm buying them at the moderate price, right? What about Man U, guys?
Nobody. So far,
Man U wasn't far.
Obviously, I forgot
so far, I think we've actually gone far on this, and we've talked about. On this discussion, we've talked about our progress and our expectation so far. So now let's move on to the weekend. Today's game and this weekend game. This first week game. So now we'll be starting with Arsenal, Man U. Let me face this, my brother.
First and foremost, we officially welcome you all to the beginning of the season. Being the most famous red and white army in London.
Exactly.
You know, it comes with a vibe and it comes with a
last night, why do we have in London?
What are you saying, bro?
In London.
Okay. The most famous red and white.
Red and white.
What he said in London.
In London.
Not in England.
In England. So, you know, playing Man U of course have gone to the market to get players that they deem fit for their team. Arsenal have recruited. But I think I'm not sure Sesko will be available for the game yet. And apart from Sesko, I think Martinez too is not available. Onana, I'm not sure about his availability also. But going into the game, you know, over the past, like for the past 2 seasons, Man U has not gotten an edge over.
More than 2 seasons.
Yes, I think the last time they won Arsenal was like 2022 or thereabouts. So I don't see we going into this game now. I don't see any. There's nothing to worry about. It's going to be a walk in the park like always. And now that we have, you know, let me finish. Now that we have a baller and a new orchestrator in the midfield. The person of Zubi. You all saw him. You all saw his. You understand?
You saw his partnership with Rice.
With Rice, no. Saka is back to his best. Odegaard is doing his thing. You know, so we're going to kill it, and we have.
Make his goal.
of this alone. The fear of, going into Old Trafford, and even though their roof is leaking and they're like this, you just set it. So to me, that game, I'm seeing it as a comfortable 2-0. Goals from Gokeres and Gabriel.
Sure, no doubt. Like I said before, Man U didn't get their feet, so we are trying to get our feet. Trust me, this season we are coming.
Not this season. Which is
Sunday.
What I'm trying to say on Sunday, my suggestion in that game, what I'm seeing is a draw. It's a draw.
What's the scoreline?
No, I'm seeing a draw, 1-1.
Who's going to score?
I've forgotten my Fernandez. Fernandez is there, my new signing, Brian is there.
Brian.
If you know when Man starts game, our first 2 games, we don't always come out best. But let's see how it goes.
So that means you're saying that this game, the highest you can get is a draw.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yes. So I don't want to doubt.
So far, I'm not even going to ask anybody.
Go on.
Chelsea is playing against the community shareholder, FA Cup winners. Alpha, what is your expectation?
Obviously, it's a London derby, the kind of sense. So Crystal Palace has always been a very difficult one for Chelsea.
Of course.
Obviously, I'm not disputing that fact. So what I'm going to say here is it's going to be a very tough one for Chelsea. But both teams have the boost they needed coming into this game. I mean, Crystal Palace beating Liverpool to win the community shield, and also Chelsea coming in from the win against AC Milan. So it's not going to be a very easy one for Chelsea, but I still see the team coming out victorious in the game. I can't put the score on it, but I know that Chelsea is actually going to win.
Who's home?
I'm not sure. But
I think Chelsea's home. I think Chelsea's home. Yeah, the highest you can see from that game is draw. Yeah, yes, you can see.
I am not Manchester United. I am not confident in their team.
No.
I'm not even talking about Manchester. Let's even leave Manchester United by the side. Your past games with these guys.
Obviously, I said that. So it's always been.
So if you are confident, what should be confident is draw.
No, I cannot be confident in draw. This is the champions of the world we're talking about. Obviously.
With the help of Man City.
Put that respect on my name.
With the help of Man City.
Champions of the world versus champions of the community shield. So I see the World Cup champions coming out victorious in that match.
Rub your shoulder.
And right now, I'm going to spill a little bit or a little tea in the United Arsenal, whatever that's going on. So what I see, since the United player, the United fan has no confidence in himself, I will help him boost his confidence. When it matters most, Man U is always coming up on top against Arsenal. I don't mean
What do you mean when?
I don't mean in the league
Because of last season FA Cup.
I'm trying to have a very good memory.
FA Cup that Arteta decided to leave because of Champions
It's
League.
decided.
No, you want to.
We decided
Champions League that you cannot achieve.
You could not win. What are you saying?
Champions League that you cannot achieve.
And you know that you can't.
a game that Havertz gave it to them on a platter of gold. He saw a team that couldn't score.
I'm saying
That's why I got correct.
See exactly what he said. They want to be double standards to these things. Then you're now making noise. Why didn't you use that momentum we have always beating Man to flog them out of the FA Cup?
Of course.
Because I am not interested in winning that trophy.
Then why did you get to
I am the highest holder of that trophy. I am the highest holder of that trophy.
domestic, obviously, I know you.
So
why did you get there if you didn't want to win it?
oh boy, sharp.
So now
I'm giving them a job.
Yeah,
I'm saying them a job.
that's
Give them that once.
I'm supporting Manchester, brother.
Man City is actually playing Wolves.
Yeah.
So now what is our expectation? Because so far I don't see this present Man City team going far this season. Because
You know why?
allow
You
me.
can't really say much of Man City.
Because I think they've been silent for some time. Although I don't follow up their preseason.
No, I think it is not about being silent. I think it's the shift. It is the shift in player. You know, they've had players that
Restructuring.
they are restructuring, so you can't actually tell. And Pep is this kind of player, coach that he can start this one. And you can't tell his first 11.
Yeah, you can't
So they have to get into the game at least in their first 3 to 4, 5 games before you can decide that okay, this is the Man City to expect this season. So over to you, sir.
So Man City is going to play Wolves on Saturday, right?
Yes.
It's a walkover. I don't say as a walkover.
Do you know that they bought that Brazilian star Arias, and they also have Brownsion.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't. From my defenders, the midfielders, to the strikers, to the wingers, you can see that Man City is going to be doing well this season. You see, like so, I should be beating Arsenal at the end of the day.
That is the problem with Arsenal.
At the end of the day, we know that they will finish second or third this season.
And they will
not win anything. It's obvious that they will not win anything.
They might carry their usual code.
Yes.
Let us give them something. Like normal.
Even Man can even be better than Arsenal this season.
When we come back,
The game today, we are starting the EPL today is Liverpool 1-1. So Liverpool have gone also to the market to invest. Even I think they have
players over 500
million.
And then Chelsea are the one spending money. We have like 6 players for that amount.
With Florian Wirtz and Ekitiki and you know the Frimpong. So we expect them to have a high flying what's it called results today. Couple with the fact that Salah, you know the ritual Salah first day and you know so we expect. And Bournemouth lost their top defender to Real Madrid, and I think we still have the likes of the Semenyos and the guys. These guys are still Evanisi. They are all fit and ready to go. But I think it goes to Liverpool way as usual.
But let's just talk about Liverpool a bit because of their performance against Crystal Palace, and before then I think their pre-season. Okay. You've seen their pre-season now. Look at their games. So, do you think that they still have that same momentum they had last season?
I feel the competition this season is going to be really tough. They won't have that walkover or that
easier that they had last season.
All teams right now have stopped.
They are picking up.
They are really out there. Everybody's going to put in their 100. So
this one we know the real tactics for.
I feel it's going to go beyond just coming back as defending champions.
Nah.
It's not going to be that easy for them because that age they had over most teams being that compact and this
and lack of injury helped them last season.
Sadly we lost.
Our condolence,
our comforts to the whole Liverpool team, to the whole Premier League team, to his family, to Portugal as a whole. He's a player that even though he was Liverpool, he's a player I fear.
That guy with Arsenal.
I fear. Hopefully we don't see this kind of news again in the world of football.
Okay, I just also want to appreciate Chelsea and Chelsea players for what they just did for the donation from their club World Cup.
Well, it was the money was it's just like you collect from. Let me go there, but I just feel that they're just trying to hide. There's something going on in that thing. One financial so they just have money to shut, even though it's not the right cause, just money to shut people's mouths.
Yes, when you win a trophy, I would like to see you take the proceeds, the money you get from it.
When I win a trophy.
When
that's 30 years.
If you win a trophy, hopefully no player dies that time. I would like to see you take that money from that trophy and make a donation.
Arsenal will not do that.
No. You cannot let Arsenal off that because we did good in charity.
You're good in what? You won't get my point. He got it.
No, I think Arsenal will definitely be
if you win a trophy.
We are going to win a trophy.
Domestic trophy.
Man City. What are the trophies you are looking to have this season?
I'm looking towards so many trophies. like the Champions League, the Premier League. We can even carry travel and.
So you are fighting. You are fighting for all the trophies.
Yes.
What about Arsenal? You come in there.
Arsenal, the league is our priority. the league.
Over 5 years now.
United.
I'm seeing the Premier League, of course. Man is
You are seeing.
You are seeing it. That's even the top four.
Premier League.
You are seeing what?
I'm seeing Premier League. I'm boldly saying it. Man United. They are going for Premier League.
You are blind though. So you are only fighting. So this season that you will not be in Europe. The only thing you are fighting for is the Premier League. All right.
I think it's a very big disrespect for United fans to tell me seeing the Premier League. Fight for top
four. No, top 9.
I mean, obviously, fight for Europa or
Conference League.
Can you go to the conference? I mean, yes, you tried there, start there. Last season, Chelsea came in and was like, we won the top 4 and we got the top 4. We didn't reach to the skies or try to catch the moon.
But what was your expectation when the season started?
When the season, obviously, it was top 4.
No.
You were there. We gathered here and we asked this very question, and I told you this is what I'm seeing, top 4. You even laughed at me that I can't even stretch to try and win the league. I was like, yes, because I am being very, very forward with it.
But this season it's the league for you. Right?
This season is all round.
All round. You are fighting for. You are fighting.
And what I saw Chelsea doing there, they have a squad that competes different competitions. They don't have fighting.
They have the numbers.
So that's
I think that the one that have the most score depth in the Premier League.
Yes.
So out of we need to talk about also the relegated the teams that came in from. So we have Sunderland, Leeds, and then yes, Sunderland.
I think Sunderland is the team that need to be scared.
Yeah. So out of all these teams,
they have Premier League.
Spirit in there. They know what they show that they're coming in and going out, coming in and going out.
Well, I think
this season will be different.
They made serious signing. They signed the likes of Shaka, Andriga, so many black players.
17 Nottingham Forest
before coming in. So I think they're going to be the dark horse of this season. So if you're not careful against them, they can mess you up.
Where do we see Nottingham Forest? Because last season they almost had the biggest upset. Trying to push Chelsea out of the league.
I've actually seen this player they signed, this About Jesus guy. This guy, I see him like a very good player for them. And with this,
what does that tell of our person type of need?
I don't think you have regular listing. Although he might, because Elaga is out.
Okay.
Elaga is out to Newcastle, so you might.
Okay. I'm not sure they replaced.
No, I don't think.
But when he was injured, what happened? Is he back?
He's back. Like he played in some preseason games.
And I want to say something now. It's not about teams playing good football. What are we expecting from the EPL ref? Because it's the officiating that really matters now. Last season you saw how they were manipulative. But what are we expecting this season? Will there be improvements?
There should be. If you want to check all the leagues in the world, I think EPL is one of the best leagues.
No, it's one of the most corrupt leagues.
No, you won't say that.
No, you see, you cannot see.
I think the constant issues we are having with the referee situation is because I think they are trying. EPL now is trying to have a change of direction when it comes to the way they refer their games. So I think what they're trying to do better this season is to, there are now different rules now. Hopefully Raya should take note, because now if you look the ball more than so it becomes a corner, so it is good. So it is advisable for even football fans out there, advisable for you to go and read all these rules so that you don't shouting that they run into us. So let's hope the new rules and the referees are they will fight the game better than fair and clear, so that will not be excused that like Chelsea had so many excuses last season.
Obviously, it's going to be Chelsea. You didn't have any point at which you found that you were free. So I feel this season we are going to have better officials. So because if you compare it last season to 3 seasons ago, it wasn't the same. So they are, I think it's now a conscious effort from the food to do better. Yes, I feel that very well.
Okay, I think with this we'll round up today's segment and expecting to see us next week after our game. But for now, Man United, you are the
Go for Man U, and Man U second season, Premier League.
No, that's not the
That's what we are
It's too early to drop the goal. Let's just see what is it.
Okay guys, this is where we wrap it up for today now. We'll see you next week. This weekend, take it as serious.
Peace out.